Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to this video. This is the second video in my series on no-code AI. So I already did a video kind of introducing an overall idea of it, and this is now a second one going specifically into, a tool or a topic. All right, so just as a recap, no-code AI, interactive machine learning without programming. Not that there's anything wrong with programming or math. I happen to love those, but this is just the focus is on no-code AI. So this I've created this repository, which you can see here at GitHub, our Calix 1, no-code AI, which has got all the links for all that you need here. For C. Um, so this repository contains demos and examples of no-code AI tools, powerful platforms that allow users to build, train, and deploy machine learning models without writing code. These tools are ideal for educators, startups, and anyone looking to rapidly prototype AI solutions. So what is no-code AI? So no-code AI refers to the use of graphical interfaces, drag and drop tools, and automation pipelines such as LLMs to create AI and ML models without the need for traditional programming or data science. These platforms abstract away the complexity of machine learning workflows, offering point-and-click interfaces for model training and deployment, built-in data processing, and much, much more. So in today's discussion video, I will talk about a nice tool called Teachable Machine with Google.com. It's really nice because you can, especially I think it's very nice if you're using like your camera or your microphone. So this has always been a problem. I know, when I've been in machine learning for 15, 20 years, you always had images, but then creating your own images, audio, etc., was always a much harder problem. And now this makes it very easy, right? So I'll create some data with audio or images, and then I can train a very powerful ResNet that I don't even see, but it's there and I can tell it's there in the background. And then after that, I can even get a model, a file that I can deploy to my website or my application. So in this case, we're going to dive right into Teachable Machine with Google. And so I'm going to click Get Started, and I'm going to select the one called Audio Project. Let's go with Audio Project. All right, and you can see that here. I'm going to need to use my microphone for this. I'm going to basically create a classifier that can distinguish between me saying hello and me saying goodbye. The way that this works then is you also need a background noise. So I'm going to add a third class. So I'm going to have class 2, 3, and the background noise. And I'm going to have to create a certain number of samples of each so that those can feed into the training model. And then I can test it and export the model. So let's jump right in. I'm going to hit the microphone and collect some background noise. Right, so I collected a little bit, then I extract some samples from it of what background noise might be. I think my computer is always humming, so it might be that comes in the background, but that should be fine because it's the contrast is going to be my voice. So let's try it again. Okay, I need to have a minimum of 20, it says. All right, it seems like we've reached the minimum, so that's great. So now I'm going to proceed to start creating class 2, which is going to be hello. All Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so I'm going to extract some samples. I need 8 minimums. Let's do it again. Hello, hello, hello. Few more. Hello, hello, hello. And a few more. Hello, hello, hello. All right, and it seems like we've reached the minimum. So now I'm going to do the same for another word, bye or goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. All right, and we have now reached the minimum, so that's great. Notice how it gives you these little, I love these applications that provide these little windows with a video of what to do. I already know what to do, but it's pretty easy. So I have background noise, I have hellos, and I have goodbyes. Now I'm going to train the model. If you click on this, you can see you have a few little things here and there. I'm going to hit train model. So it's training. This is done by Google, so all that power in the background. Don't switch tabs, it says. All right, and it seems like so you can click on this video to see how it would work, but you can see how the model is now trained essentially, and it's now being tested. So we're going to test it. Obviously, I'm going to be quiet, and the background noise should become the highest. Right, and we can see that the background noise became the highest. Now I'm going to start saying the class 2, the word hello, and that should start dominating. Hello, 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 hello. And we can see that that one dominates, but I'm looking obviously at the results down here. Now we look at class 3. This last one should be goodbye, and we should see that start to dominate now. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And we can see that this one dominated. I did several just to kind of make sure that would stay there, but you can see the model is working just fine. Once that's completed, your next step would be to just export the model. So you can click on this and you can see that this being a Google product, they provide TensorFlow things, JavaScript compatibility. No Onyx that I can see, but yeah, from there you would obviously can use this, provide it as a shareable link, or deploy this into your own website. All right, great. That concludes this video. Um, whoops. That concludes this video. Going back to the repo on no code AI, right? And this was teachable machine dot. So teachable machine dot with google.com. Okay, so that was the second in the series on no code AI. Thank you for your time and have a great day. See you on the next one.